One, two, baby. I'm going to be playing a bit of Borderlands. When will Discord show me his live streaming? Right now, oh, there it is. It just popped over at about 25 seconds of the stream. Interesting just to note how that works. So I've got a failed. What does this open with? By default, an M4A file. This file does not have an app associated with it for performing this action. Please install an app, or if one is already installed, create an association in the default apps page. So what I'm going to do is clear the list, the playlist. I'm going to right click, open with, choose default program. Music B, always open, always use this app to open
And
MP4.
good evening to you, my fine feathered.
So I'm going to be playing some Borderlands. Oh, this is my first attempt at live streaming Borderlands 3. Up until now, I've never even tried to live stream it, which is fine. No problem with that. My solo live stream audience is not dying to see me play any Borderlands 3. But this will be the first time, and I've already played 81 hours of Borderlands 3. And I'm not even done with the story. I thought I was going to be done last time I played. There was a big boss fight with Troy and I can't remember her name. Tyrese. A lot of people didn't like the villains. I don't dislike the villains. There's just nothing sticks out about them to me. They're just typical wacky, over the top, extremely emotional, extremely arrogant, vicious, brutal Borderlands characters that pretty much describes most Borderlands characters, so they don't really stand out to me. But the Borderland Master returns. Let me see if I'm live on that. Describes most Borderlands characters, so they don't really stand out to me. Yep, I'm live. The delay on YouTube is quite large. Like 10 seconds, 12 seconds maybe. Get this show on the road, shall we? Monitor profile. I've been playing with the monitor profile to set my 4K display at 1440p. And to be honest with you, I don't remember the exact reason why I did that. Usually, you don't need to do that. Oh my god, K-Light. Being annoying. I think it was because... Actually, I don't remember. I shouldn't guess or speculate. Alright. My 4K display is at 1440p. I'm not getting my money's worth. But the game doesn't run very well at 4K. So I just play it at 1440 and it's a much smoother experience. So is this going to be a game capture? I forgot to start up Special K. God. My mouse sent a damn double click. Where is Special K? Oh, it's because I moved. I'm going to put that back. So my H drive has been failing past few, excuse me, the past few days, and that has necessitated Special K. Okay, I'll just copy that back over. That has necessitated the purchase of a new hard drive to replace it. The game capture. Program with hotkey, that'll be fine. Special K should work now. Well, the Special K would work, it's just the shortcut I have on my desktop was expected to be somewhere. So I've been moving a bunch of data off to my external hard drive that has 2 terabytes free space. Most of the data on that hard drive is actually YouTube videos that I've downloaded. So I don't need to move all of that. It's not really, even if I lost all that, it would be bad because there is some stuff I don't want to lose there. But it's not the end of the world. So I've been moving the high priority stuff over, which is mostly the stuff in the games folder, like my game saves, my mods, strategy guides, emulator stuff. I've been moving that stuff over, and I moved over the tools folder. We've got that. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, G6... Okay, I think I remember why. Something to do with... Yeah, it's got me in windowed mode. I want it full screen. And G-Sync is now active. For some reason, I've had an issue where vertical sync in-game doesn't work for any game, ever. I haven't got any idea why that is, so if I want to use VSync, I have to manually create a profile for the game in the NVIDIA control panel and set G-Sync there. Very, very strange. Let's see if I'm able to live stream this game successfully. I can see if this appears on the capture. It does not. The performance overlay for NVIDIA GeForce Experience. It's a new feature in the beta of GeForce Experience. CPU utilization 30%, GPU 60%. So I don't know if that's just this application or if that's overall. If I look at control panel, it says 53% CPU, 64% GPU, so the GPU is accurate. I need to move OBS. I cannot see. Particulars. So now it says CPU 22. Okay, so I think that is just the game. It's not overall across the whole system, so it's not counting OBS and everything. Am I still full screen? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember why I set it, my desktop to 1440. Maybe it's so that I could tab out without it flickering the resolution back to 4K. Oh, I haven't seen that before. That's the... As you can see, there's an event going on. Bloody Harvest. I should do that. It's probably not going to last more than another day or two. It's a great way to get some weapons that are up to my level. See, I did one of the DLCs, Moxie's Heist, and as a result of that, I gained a bunch of levels, and when I went back to the story, I was over-leveled by a significant margin, and at this point, I've also done part of the, what's it called? I forget what the other DLC is called. The Bounty of Blood or something like that. And that also leveled me up beyond where I'm supposed to be in the story. So I'm about 10 levels over leveled. And combat is completely trivial at this point. Alright. Let's go over here and see if there's anything interesting here. Well, I thought the game was going to be over last session, but it still continues. Also, the stream is 30 FPS. I'm playing a fast action shooter. And... oh, come on. It can be hard to get some... So when they are glowing green like that, if this collapses, that means a skull will come out of it. And these ghosts are part of the Bloody Harvest event. Manticore.
Oh dang, you gotta pick up that fancy cyclone. That thing's got blink tech for boosting in style.
Okay, there's a...
Friggin' biggin'.
Friggin' biggins. I've never heard that before. Also, the audio is too loud. full blast. Oh my god. Catch up PC. Oh my god. My PC is not caught up. Alright. Set it to around -10 decibels. Sekiro wallets die twice, says the mantra. Sekiro is a game that I have not bought. So the ghosts have a chance to drop the anointed gear, which has a special effect for terrified. And they are usually worth quite a lot of money, so I've been making a lot of money this bloody harvest. And there's also a repeatable thing where you can go to an area, special area, fight your way through, get to a boss, and you get a bunch of loot that is up to your level. And that's been important for me because I overlevel all of the main story content, so if I want to get new guns, try out some new stuff.
Guess I'll give it a whack.
I've been going to the Bloody Harvest. That green effect is the haunted effect, or the terror effect, I should say. And this gun has a chance to grant it to me when I use a melee attack.
Be sure to bring that thing on by the catch a ride so I can put it in the system.
Alright. Did find something useful here. Where's the nearest catch a ride? Let's go to this catch a ride. So yeah, I'm at 80. Oh, there's a purple there. I'm at 80 hours on this game. And I haven't finished my first playthrough. I did a lot of Borderlands 1. And I played 120 hours of Borderlands 1. Doing all the playthroughs. Looks like there are 3 different things I'm going to learn from this. Definitely seems to be... Oh, it kicked me out.
Ain't nobody gonna catch you, VH.
So it looks like it was the wheel. Yeah, the hover wheel. It must have been the digi-thruster, because I saw that pop up. And I don't know what the other thing was. Probably a appearance. They don't tell you when it's a new appearance, so it's hard to be sure. I'll go with Maliwan, because that's where I just stole it from. So. I don't know what this thing is. Hopefully there'll be something cool. Whoa, that's cool. Speaking of cool, all right, let's mess with Candy. Candy. Oh, come back, Candy. Alright. This thing has 2 catch-a-ride parts. For some reason there's 2 catch-a-rides right next to each other. New parts. Paint, and I guess that's an engine? This is the wrong loadout. Yeah, lollipop. Oh, it was armor. It had the heavy armor. Do I have everything unlocked? No, I'm missing a weapon. Okay, there's a big claptrap there. Whoops.
Rocket, safety people, I can't stress this enough. Those things will crush you. Ah, a volume control knob. A small but very important upgrade. Because who doesn't like to yell sometimes?
Just check around. Oh, there's a catch a ride here as well. I could have taken it straight there. Hopefully there'll be something to do with this. Giant rotating cube in the middle of a field is intriguing. Do I have any side quests? Nope. Just the main quest for this area. So I'm going to be listening to Stefan Molyneux. I'm not going to be talking to myself a whole bunch. I've been listening to podcasts while I play this game. Even though the game constantly talks, non-stop chatter, in between the breaks, I am able to listen to the podcast. But I have to hit my pause and play button non-stop. It's ridiculous how much dialogue there is in the game. Okay. We got some guys.
Still got it.
Guys who've got shields. It's been a while since I've faced these guys. It's been a while since I've faced shield-wearing guys. In the Bounty of Blood campaign, where I spent a lot of time recently, nobody has shields. Wouldn't make sense for them to have shields. It's supposed to be Wild West shit.
Ooh.
Oh. Where'd he go? What the? Hit the pack on his back. Stay free of me. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, dodged. Oh, we got the nods. Haven't seen them in a long time. I keep getting these stutters in the frame rate. God, the frame rate keeps on stuttering. trying to hit his pack. Oh. Oh, that enemy was unaware. Okay. Problem with being over leveled by 9 levels is... Ooh. The game's just way too easy.
And good evening to you, my fine feathered friends. Also a fine evening to you if you're not feathered. Semi-feathered. Or feathered curious, I suppose. I guess this is the last show? No, it's not the last show. It is the last show before Halloween. Oh my goodness. It is always struck me as kind of odd and interesting that the US election falls so close to Halloween. Just when you've recovered from your sugar twitches, you've got to face yourself a potentially new administration. Well, either way, you're going to get a new administration on Tuesday. Because you're either going to get Biden, or you're going to get a Trump with nothing to lose. That's the basic reality. You're going to get Biden, or you're going to get a Trump with nothing to lose. Because he's not got any re-election. And we shall see how it plays out from there. I'm still off politics. Don't miss it quite as much as I thought I would. But,
he's off politics. But the leveling system was dumb? How so? What's wrong with the leveling system? That was a gun emplacement there. Nothing but ammo crates.
Booster device on that ride right there. Pick it up.
Okay. There's a vehicle nearby. Especially bad for trying to play with friends. So what's the problem with it? What did you not like? One guy would be super OP, the others would be useless. Okay, well, for that particular issue, they solved that in Borderlands 3 because there's a cooperative... God. It's a weird word, it's... Cooperate. Let me see if I can find it. I can't say it. Where do you... I don't know if I can set it here. So I don't know if I could see it. So there's matchmaking. No, stop. Okay, here it is. So there's co-opetition, which is the standard mode that was in Borderlands 1 and 2. And cooperation, which is kind of like how Destiny 2 handles difficulty, where stuff is scaled to the player's level. So the enemies are scaled, the loot drops are scaled and the loot drops are unique to each player. So that's no longer an issue, but did you have some other problems with the leveling system?
That was all me.
Frozen midair, that's amazing. First Borderlands is still one of my most played games on Steam. Played 120 hours of Borderlands 1. And I'm at 80 hours on Borderlands 3, and I haven't even finished the first playthrough. Just when I thought the game was over in my last session, they even did a fake ending. A fake credit screen. But no. Then they gave me access to the legendary world of Necrotafeo. A whole huge, separate map. Kind of made some parts of the game boring or impossible. Can't just do quests as you like. What do you mean? Oh, are you still talking about playing co-op with people of different levels? Yeah, they tried to fix that for Borderlands 3. It was still a problem in Borderlands 2. But not so much anymore. Wow.
Songs about that one.
Full.
Let's have a chat.
Where'd he go? I prefer a kind of Skyrim system where monsters are scaled to your level. Well, if you're just playing through the game normally, monsters will be... enemies will be scaled. Right now, I'm significantly ahead because I've been playing DLCs. And the enemies do scale within a certain range. Oh shit, stuck. But there's a minimum and a maximum range where enemies will scale up. And it's dependent on the map you're on.
I put on a tough face, but this isn't who I really am.
I don't think
I only joined
I
up with
don't
the Malawan army
personally have
because
any
my dad
problems
said
with
it
the
would make a
leveling
man
system.
out of me.
It's
So here I am. I've got
just the
this
co-op
suit,
that was an issue,
crazy-ass
and they've
flamethrowers,
solved it.
But I still feel overwhelmed by this job. I mean, look at where they sent me. This alien hellscape may be the last thing I ever see. All I really want is a couch and some pie. Is that so much to ask? Couch and pie? But there ain't no couches or pies on this whole freaking planet.
Where was that vehicle she was talking about? Oh, separate area here.
Couch, it'd probably try to eat you. And if there was a pie, it'd probably try to eat you too. Damn this death planet.
I've seen some people talking about RPG systems and saying, I've seen someone say that that enemies, mobs, opponents in the game should scale all the time. And I don't think that's a good idea at all. I think that's counter to the purpose of an RPG. Being able to level up, increase in power as you play through the game, and then go back, and then if you go back to earlier areas, be way stronger than they are. I think that's just part of the experience. Game like The Elder Scrolls does it the way it does it because they want you to be able to go through in a extremely open way anywhere in the game world you want. Most RPGs aren't actually designed like that, though. This is not an open world RPG. It's definitely got a set flow to it that they created for players to experience. Oops. Blow. You too. Nice. Alright, we need to do a little bit of wire work.
Ooh.
I don't know if I can get up there. I don't think so. Alright, shooting it seems to work. Oh. This guy's real tough. FPS heavy guns that start completely sucking because your character level isn't high enough. I'd say just in general. Oh, I'd say in general, RPG mechanics on guns doesn't feel great. I didn't like that about BioShock. But if a game does it right, like Destiny, like Borderlands, it can work. But yeah, you can't be playing with people that are taking you to areas where you're too low level. It just doesn't work at all. Which level 50?
Taking the COV off the air gives us more room to breathe.
Citizens of Prometheus. Sounds like a job for the Crimson Raiders. Don't do that. We got you back.
Well, I need to sell some stuff. In the meantime, I'll just drop some stuff. That's pretty low value. Alright, where's the last of the power things? Here it is. Ouch. It's not a good idea. Oh, skill points. What was I leveling up? I don't think I was leveling that up. I think that's from a class mod. After killing an enemy, Zane gains grenade regen. How do you regenerate 5% of a grenade a second? Zane deals bonus cryo damage to enemies that aren't targeting him. Well, I've been playing solo, so it's probably not that great. Have a chance to ignore bullets. Yeah, I guess so. Sure. Alright, I can understand trying to find better guns to take on better enemies. But having the same guns doing different amounts of damage based on XP. Yeah, there's a range in which action RPG shooter games will work. Like there in Tom Clancy's The Division, it's also a action RPG shooter game. There are definitely enemies where you just magically do reduce damage against them if they're too high level. Yeah, it's goofy. And yeah, it means you can't really just play well and overcome certain challenges. But that's what they got to do to make the RPG grind treadmill work. So it looks like this is actually timed, because it looks like these are re-energized. So let me get a line of sight so I can shoot these quickly. Oh, it's right there. Dominic Dude says Tub Girl. We used to set tub girl as each other's backgrounds in high school, bro stuff. I dare you to read an Isaac Cappy article instead of this game. You're talking a lot of stuff I don't know what it means, man. How about some introductions? Who are you? What's your deal? You're coming at me with some esoteric shit, and I think you know it's esoteric. So just come at me cool, calm, and forthright, and we can get off on the right foot, Domino dude.
Looking forward to getting that in the old catch-a-ride system.
Okay. Oh, catch a ride's right there. Whoa.
Now that's how you drive.
That thing will drop shock charges behind you while you boost. So what?
I think I already had the shock charges. You like the Mersh video? Was it the Ultra Scream one? I think that was the one most people have come and found. Diddles. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Do you still listen to ROTS? Return of the Sis with a S? Since Domino just mentioned Mersh. I don't know if that's what you mean, but I actually have not listened to them in a while. I follow them on Twitter, so I'm still like in the loop a little bit, but I haven't sat down and watched the show, no. Tub Girl is just scat porn, and Isaac Cappy was killed by Tom Hanks, allegedly. Well, the first thing that you said in this chat room, unless I missed something, was a reference to scat porn. What kind of a person are you? What's your deal, man? Usually people try to lead and introduce themselves on the right foot. Scat porn is a very strange way to introduce yourself. And also, it's very strange, I can't find a damn vending machine in this whole level. What do I listen to these days? Well, my plan was to listen to today's Stefan Molyneux. I don't know if it's a call or if it's just a monologue. I just have played the first like 20 seconds. But that's what I've been listening to. I've been playing Stefan Molyneux on live stream. I think the first time I did it was like 2013. Oh shit. We've got the aliens here. Damn it. Come on. Spread on this gun. I love this gun. I like the feel of it. But it does have a bit of spread that makes it hard to hit from a certain distance. Which is not typical for pistols. Most pistols shoot exactly where you point the reticle. Hey nigga, told you we set as each other's backgrounds when we were 14. How you think I am as an adult? I think it might have screwed you up a little bit. I did not get into scat porn at the age of 14. I got into that. Honestly, I don't think I ever really got into scat porn. Not even as just a prank on my friends. That kind of stuff is a little bit, I don't know, a little bit too far. Is Molyneux as interesting as usual? Well, he's off politics, as he says. So now he's just doing basically Dr. Phil call-ins, and last night he did a debate on animal rights and his universally preferable behavior philosophical construct. I would say that at this time, in the middle of one of the most heated and bizarre political seasons in United States history, for him to just completely abandon politics makes him less interesting than he could be. Into regular hardcore porn, yeah, I'm just a normal dude, man. When I go on Pornhub to get my rocks off, just the main sections. I don't dive too deep, you know.
Lot of funny stuff on this planet. Get that same
Do you ever go to reunions or stuff for Thanksgiving? Never.
Lena says the vault planets are all linked somehow. Anywho, doesn't seem to be any other humans on this planet, so I'm gonna go explore naked. I'm free hamming it.
Nice. Yeah, I can't make that jump. I will surely die. Okay. That's pretty much the only way I can die at this stage, since I'm massively overleveled. Just fall into my death. So I'll avoid that if I can. No, I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. It's just the nature of the life I lead. The most out there I get is when I start up OBS, Open Broadcaster Software, and hit the live stream button. And that's me getting out into the world. That's the extent of it. Domino Dude says, it was gross, that's why it was funny. Real Carl Jung stuff, not erotic. Oh, okay. So it's just like, thinking back, did I ever do stuff like that? Like, just try to shock people with, like, gore just out of nowhere? Not. Like, I heard of the sites ogrish.com and stuff like that, and from friends, and like, that was like, you know the site eFukt? E-F-U-K-T? Friend showed me that site. It's some pretty funny stuff on there, but it is all shocking and disgusting usually. It's like, that's what I've done. I never did setting people's wallpaper backgrounds as scat porn. I never took it that far. In high school, at a friend's, he showed me 2 girls, 1 cup. Yeah, that was the That was the thing back in like 2006, mid 2000s. 2 Girls, 1 Cup. This game even has a reference to it. I think I took a screenshot of it, but I can't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head. That video scarred a whole generation. And so you're going to be seeing references to it 20, 30 years from now, and the kids of that time will be like, oh man, this millennial 2 Girls, 1 Cup thing, it's nothing compared to what we're looking at now. It's a brave new world. You can see stuff like, far worse stuff like that on Pornhub version 35. Computer class, you did that at school? Oh my god. I never looked at that stuff in class. Jesus. Is it Thanksgiving alone? No, it won't be alone, but I'm not going to be going anywhere. This is insane. I've got to find a vending machine. I think I can find one over here, even though it doesn't say it. Go here. Yeah, back over here, I should be able to find a vending machine. I don't know why it's not on the map. It's still not on the map.
Throwing the barrier. Trigger finger's getting tired over here.
All right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I guess I can keep that. Get my clone will just do some work for me here. Okay. Back to the mission. That boost effect is cool, but I don't think it's the most effective. Yeah, it looks cool, but probably be faster to have a real boost. Wonder if it can let me cheat through here. No. No. They thought of... Oop. They thought of that. You have a calming voice, even when questioning our sanity and character. Yeah. Ever seen Welcome to the Cum Zone? It's a kind of funny song that's kind of topic related. I have. Let me see. I still have it. Oh, shoot. I tabbed out. And I'm like 5 frames per second on my PC. I do. Get back to the game. And let me say Bliss. Borderless Borderlands. Let me show you how I've seen that song, if I still have it. Alright, I still have it. I think this is what you're talking about, because I heard that line in this video. Welcome to the cum zone.
Welcome to the cum zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy, fresh balls, elegant ejaculation. First the kiss.
Didn't I send this to you free of me? I thought yeah, I don't know where I found this. It was on Twitter, I know that, but I don't remember who posted it.
Then the cum. My dick is in love with pain. Co-op cock torture. Stuff my dick into a furnace. Stitch my cock shut. Pressure cook my greasy balls. Come blast me and make it snappy. Come, 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 come.
It's amazing what they could do with just a still image. And I guess, I don't know how they make this, but I guess someone has to get in front of a camera and sort of mouth the movements that they want to have happen, and then the app is able to transform that and generate an image, or generate a video from a still image. It's amazing. Also, on the topic of Epstein.
Are you including like Genghis Khan?
I would have voted for Jeffrey Epstein before I voted for Hillary Clinton.
He's voting Trump, though. He said he wouldn't. But he is. He changed his mind. Saw it on 4chan? Okay. I saw it on Twitter somewhere. I thought it was pretty amazing. Okay. Back to full screen.
What you hiding?
Oh, jeez.
I'll kill ya!
Oh. Shitty phone camera avatars? You mean like VTube? I just found out about VTube like a month ago. Now I just see it everywhere. Like, I don't think VTube even looks that cool. I'd rather just see the streamer. Whoops. Oh, I haven't even seen the full version. I need to see the full version then. ghost. Okay, continuing on, there's also a side quest here.
We'll see. We shall see. That's the basic reality. You're going to get Biden, or you're going to get Trump with nothing to lose. This is not going to be re-election. And we shall see.
Holy shit.
Still off politics. So, James?
No, it's one of these guys.
I was going to throw another little intro in there. You were probably waiting for that. It's not forthcoming.
All right. That's totally fine. Ooh, hello, Stefan and fellow listeners. I'm a 22-year-old guy who built an
I gotta turn the game down. I can't hear it. Oh. My gun is on fire! And every time I jump, it resets the animation. It's even more crude. Oh my god. That's a pretty heavy level of crude just in that section. It's an amazing era that we live in where there is no need to hold back. You can just be as disgusting and crude and lascivious and offensive as you want. Just gotta avoid a few hot button issues, but everything else is just fair game. The most tame part, oh my god. Oh my god. Let's try 62%.
How it plays. Or you're going to get a Trump with nothing to lose. That's the basic reality.
Accidental
You're gonna
emote.
get Biden, or you're going to get a Trump with nothing to lose. Because he's not got any re-election. And we shall see how it plays out from there. I'm still off politics. Don't miss
'Cause you're a fag.
as much as I thought I would. But we'll see what happens coming up. So, James? I'm sorry,
People have been
I was gonna
telling
throw
him to
another
do
intro in there. You were
politics.
probably waiting
He
for
won't
that.
do it.
It's not forthcoming.
All right. That's totally fine. Hello, Stefan and fellow listeners. I'm a 22-year-old guy who failed in almost every aspect a human being could. Never had any meaningful contact with the opposite sex. Never had a real job. And I'm also currently overweight. 280 pounds for a 6-foot guy. My only good point is that I don't...
Well, I'm 32 and I've failed in every way, so I got you beat.
I have a very complicated relationship with sacrifice.
I'm not 280 pounds,
I had
though.
a very strict childhood with not many friends allowed in
So he wins in that one.
entertainment sources. According to my parents, that was a way to focus on my education. For a long time, I was the best student in class, and I had to attend 2 high schools simultaneously. I got into college, and after almost 4 years of lies and use of
What the hell?
I dropped out.
It's like dodging my bullets, like Neo.
I quit college. I don't want them to know it either. Every time they tried to help me, all I got was a clearer vision of hell. I'm also what you could call a ghost employee of the local city hall. My father got me this position using a friend of his. I would receive the pension promised in 40 years, my ticket for the Ponzi scheme, and right now I get the equivalent of to $20 every month for keeping my mouth shut. Recently I managed to accumulate enough savings to live for 3 months or so without depending on my parents, but I'm afraid. I feel like I'm sitting on a box of bombs. My parents could find out I dropped out of college. They could throw me out of the house, and I could fail to find a way to support myself in those 3 months. Not everything is bad, though.
Everything's is politics, yeah, well... I don't understand what the point is of saying, okay, I'm not going to talk about politics anymore. Just, if you want to talk about it less, just talk about it less. What's the point of making a declarative statement? I'm off politics. Why would you ever do that? Why limit what you can talk about? Instead, he's doing a Dr. Phil show with an Omega male. Is this going to be... Is this going to be a show that's a train wreck? Okay, I don't know how to get over here. Maybe I can cheat by hopping the walls some way. Trump's presidency was so crazy that now I respect Eddie Bravo. Okay, I've heard the name Eddie Bravo, but the only Bravo I know is Johnny Bravo. An old Cartoon Network show. I don't know who Eddie Bravo actually is. Communist gangster computer god. No. I am not. Could that conspicuous power-looking device have something to do with it? No. I don't know. Well, there's a point for him to talk about politics because that's what his listeners want to hear him talk about. People keep saying, what happened to all the shows on current events? The latest race hoax. We want those shows. We want to send them to people, and we want the work you do to be a part of these conversations. But maybe that's what he feels, is that it doesn't actually make a difference. He certainly seemed to think that it made a difference in 2016. All the videos he did. Oops. Every media channel seems to sneak politics into it. Yeah, I can't even have an account on twitch.television without them sending me an email. Hey, vote. And the only reason they're doing that is because they're hoping the Twitch audience leans Democrat, which it probably does. They banned all of the overtly political right-wing people years ago, including Stefan Molyneux, funnily enough. There's a highlight on my Twitch page of the moment Twitch banned him off of the platform during one of his live streams. So he is not on Twitch. Neither is anyone else. Joe Rogan's best friend and world-winning jiu-jitsu champion and flat earther? Oh no. He's one of those guys, huh? Does he get Joe Rogan in trouble for that? Because a lot of places are just like, this is the age of censorship, the age of banning everything and everyone, and flat Earth stuff. I don't think they're so hot on banning that, but they will certainly reduce the spread of that content by shadow banning it.
Should be all right. Stored a few of these historical markers on the ship, but that's a good thing too. It's easy to get lost on this planet. Necro DeFeo. That name, it don't make no sense. I mean, what the hell is a Feo?
Some of these logs, you can tell they couldn't really come up with anything interesting to say. A lot of his audience leave him. I don't... Maybe because they didn't like him pretty much supporting Trump. Shit. But I don't know too much about that. I think he gained a lot from it as well. And those are probably the people saying, hey, why'd you stop talking about politics? Dang it. Alright. Not a flat earther, but light questioning narratives, yeah. That's absolutely...
Have you seen this? Open your bloody eyes!
Oh. God, where are these guys coming from? It's endless. It's absolutely something I think is important, is being able to have people out there that are just questioning everything. And I got into questioning stuff early in my life. Because in the early 2000s, around I think 2002 or 2003, I can't remember the exact year, that is when I first started listening to Alex Jones. So I, from an early age, I was like 15, I think. 14, 15. I never developed the sort of the complex that the baby boomer generation has of just trusting the mainstream media. I had them exposed to me at an early age. And so I have just no reflex against people that are questioning mainstream or accepted viewpoints and stuff like that. So I first encountered Flat Earth back in probably 2004, 2005. And I looked into it at that point. I wasn't convinced. And then there was a resurgence like 5 years ago. And it now, seeing the Flat Earth content, it's way more cringeworthy than it was when I first found it. Back all those years ago. 15 years ago. Chris Cantwell's in jail for life. Was he sentenced?
Vault Hunter,
I'm sure it'll be on the Matt Forney Discord.
Ecstatic to see you. Typhon DeLeon is waiting for you. Please, enter. I am Grouse, primary steward to Typhon DeLeon. Because my counterpart is inferior in every way, DeLeon has charged me with greeting you. So, greetings.
I tell you to cheer up, but honestly, it seems like this might be the most cheerful you get.
Okay. Finally, another fast travel point. And place to sell some stuff. Wrote Alex Jones back during the birth certificate craze. Yeah, I still, like, Trump came out and he said, yeah, all right, Obama was born in Hawaii. I still think something was way off about Obama's history and his origins. And I bet Trump still does too. He just said that because it's like, whatever, he's trying to be president. He doesn't need to fight that battle anymore. New friend. You know what? Let me see the Matt Forney Discord. If there's any news on Chris Cantwell there. There was a guy there, I won't say who. Pretty well-known dude in those kind of circles who said he had great AB connections on the East Coast. AB, obviously, Aryan Brotherhood. And he's going to tell him Chris Cantwell's a snitch. And he's going to make sure Chris Cantwell has a very bad time. No, we don't have anything in the Discord here just yet. Meme posting? That guy I was just talking about, the latest post in meme posting is something very crude, very vulgar. And I dare not show it on any live streaming platform that I'm currently streaming to, so never mind. Obama is gay CIA. Yeah, I've heard the rumors on that too. What was that guy's name? Tony Rezko or something like that. Claims he had an encounter with Obama in the back of a taxi or something. I don't know about the CIA part though. They trying to get Cantwell killed? Maybe. I really doubt that they would shed any tears if that happened. They do not like people who talk with law enforcement.
Hey, Vault Hunter, I'm Sparrow. Typhon asked me to show you around.
Grouse and Sparrow, both named after birds.
Typhon says the universe is in danger. We don't have time for a tour.
Go to hell, Grouse. Tour time! FYI, I did all the interior decorating. Nice, right? Just because you're marooned on a deadly planet doesn't mean you can't make it feel like home.
Sparrow, open your eyes. The Vault Hunter doesn't like you, and you're irrelevant to their mission.
Whatever. You're irrelevant to my ass.
Master,
Sounds like the same voice actor that does Claptrap.
scrap you in a heartbeat.
Next time is toilet breaks. You're a goner.
Toilets perform a vital function. I'd be honored. I'm not allowed to use guns, but I would love to clean them. So many hands, trigger fingers, sweating all the time, and don't get me started on the blood and viscera. Grody.
Yeah, it's the same voice actor as Claptrap. His mom was a CIA sex kitten. Oh. Yeah, I have heard a little bit about that with his mother. Yeah, she's got a little bit of a strange story. Oh, looks like we got a cutscene.
What took you so long, Vault Hunter? We got a universe to save. What? You were expecting someone?
Oh, it's Typhon de Leon. And he's a fat Danny DeVito looking guy.
Bet it was a schlep. Here's a little something for making the trip.
So, I heard that Barack Obama's real father was not actually Barack Obama Sr. It was a guy named Frank Marshall Davis.
Well, it runs on iridium, so if you got some, I'm always happy to make you a gun or two. But right
And
now,
he
I
was-
gotta show you something. This way.
And he was basically Stanley Ann Dunham, Obama's mother's pimp or something.
Marijuana or otherwise.
Now's our chance to prove our worth.
Won't matter. It's the end of the universe.
Got quite a stash of supplies here, Typhon.
This laser whip's been handy. Helps me keep up in my sundown years. Plus, whips are great. Lasers, too.
Why am I getting a shit frame right here? Oh, nice.
By now, you figured out Pandora's a planet-sized vault. Iridians called it the Great Vault or something. A long time ago, they crammed an interdimensional monstrosity in there.
I could interrupt him by playing his own log.
But they did it. The Iridians sacrificed their whole civilization to lock that thing away. But they were smart, those aliens. The Iridians had a backup plan, just in case someone was mashuga enough to release the destroyer. If that happens, well, they named it the destroyer for a reason.
Yeah, I like Meshuggah. Alright.
Later says this door leads to the machine, whatever that is. Oh, right, she told me. She thinks this machine is the one that closed the Great Vault. So I says, what's the Great Vault? And she looks at me for a long time. The Great Vault, she says. That's why the Iridians aren't around anymore.
Okay.
I suppose these Typhon archives are less compelling when you've already met the man himself. Nevertheless, there's nothing like a little loot to educate the masses.
This Typhon guy is a well-known character? You mean in universe? He is supposedly the first Vault Hunter. So he's got a big legend surrounding him. He was the first man to open a vault. I think he opened a vault. He may not have opened a vault. He may just have found vaults. I don't remember, because that part of the Typhon de Leon story I played like 3 months ago. Was there anything over here? There should be something here. Just ammo. Crates. Some say Barbara Bush is Aleister Crowley's daughter. I haven't heard that one. I've heard quite a few fascinating parentage. I don't know if you want to call them conspiracy theories or just rumors. Heard quite a few, I haven't heard that one.
Behind this door is an ancient Iridian astrokinetic vault-powered phase engine something or other. I just call it the machine. Pretty nifty. And the
This guy's totally Danny DeVito.
Iridians knew how to make an entrance, right? This was the machine that locked away the destroyer the first time. And it could do it again, too. But we need 4 vault keys to get in. You already got 3 of them, right?
You called it, boyo.
Pay Iridium? What am I paying him for?
After this is over, I'd love to see a ship. Can't wait.
I don't know why I would pay him Iridium. I'll just put the...
Pandora, my home.
I'll just put the keys in if you don't mind.
Promethea. I found the first vault there, you know.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he did find the Promethea vault.
There's one last key, and I know where it is. Heads up, though. It's kind of a schlep. And it won't be easy.
Schlep.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're up for it.
Is that a Yiddish word?
Like me. I'm the house vault hunter. You're gonna need it.
It's a piece of shit. Come on, man.
Buttload of bases between us and the vault. This is exactly why I tried to keep Negra the Feo's secret in the first place. But I guess that bird's out of its cage. You gotta get the last key. I hid it near the vault. There's a bridge that leads to the vault side. Head there, and good luck with Malawan.
Alright, I'll pay him Iridium, see what happens. Oh. Shoots out a random gun. That's 10 levels below me. It's pretty shit. Chester Bennington from Linkin Park is Tony Podesta's son? Why? Because they kind of look similar?
No matter how old I get, I still just love blowing stuff up. And fire. Fire's great.
Alright, looks like we're going back here. City will give you guns for Iridium. Yeah, okay. I wish the guns weren't so terrible. Okay, we don't go back here. In fact, I'll just teleport back. Oh. He wants to do a thing.
Time to party.
Homeopathological.
We gave all of Typhon's research data to this healer bot named Turn, but now he's gone off and started his own practice. If Malawan gets him, they'll find all that data and come kill us. You gotta go to his office and get it back.
Turn is a threat to our very survival. If Malawan gets a hold of that data, they will find us. You need to kill that idiot and scavenge his memory core.
What? Don't kill him! He's a super nice guy and a great listener. He's even helping me deal with this absolute dickbag who's always creating a hostile work environment.
Well, would you rather be happy or alive?
What a weird question. So far, I've always been both.
Okay. Shouldn't he be rich? Well, he was making good money. He had various streams of income, but he decided to go back to his parents' turd farm, where, yes, they farm turds. And at some point after that, the woman he referenced in that log right there, forget her name, she convinced him to go help her find Necrodefeo, which is the planet we're on now, and they were able to find it. I forget where you can listen to logs again. Oh my god, where is it? Thought it was in maps. What is this? There's a place where you can listen to all the Okay, here it is. Lida.
I was sweet on Leda, and she knew it. Together we started looking for clues to the long-lost Iridian homeworld, Necro de Feo. It was her dream to find it, and pretty soon it became my dream too.
That's why he's here.
You're not busy. Lend a hand.
Help Grouse build the dark cannon of his dreams?
Typhon began work on a prototype defensive cannon. We're going to finish it so you can put the hurt on those Malawan putzes. To get it
Putzes now.
to need some captive guardian energy. First, take this energy trap.
Bunch of Yiddish words. This crew.
We're gonna use guardian energy to power the cannon. It's gonna look so cool. We'll just shoot it into the sky and not hurt anyone.
I will shoot my new weapon where I please. Vault Hunter.
Uh-oh, dropping
Use
frames.
the energy trap to capture the guardian energy. Now head to the temple.
Dropping frames. Like Disturbed drops plates. Stop it.
Too much money and not enough blood?
Got a new skin. Alright, so at this point, probably a good place to go do Bloody Harvest. Still dropping frames. What's going on? Yep, the vaults have big monsters in them, big boss battles. I'm sorry about the drop frames. Hopefully it'll stop. 775, I think that might be enough.
Vault hunters need to carry a lot of stuff. Carry more with an SDU.
Assault rifle? Sure. Right. It's just like Sparrow.
Listen up. Keep this place clean. No one wants your dirt. Damn. Get serious.
Maurice ripples with satisfaction. You will go now into the depths of heck where evil has made its nesting hollow.
Still dropping frames. Disgusting.
A dark heart has forgotten how to beat. You will remind it, and then stop it. Maurice thought that sounded better in his head.
Jeez.
Wow, look at the state here.
I do not know what's going on with the connection. me see. Let's see. Wi-Fi, yeah, it is all over the place. Try something, but it might interrupt the stream. We will see. I'm gonna cycle.
Well, I would feel more comfortable if you just ask me questions.
What's the story with the weight gain? When did that start? How quickly did it mount?
Story with what?
With your weight gain.
Weight gain?
They can't even understand each other. And it is still bad. What is the deal with this? Shit. Do a speed test. Okay, the download seems okay. So it's something to do externally, I think. The upload is 4 or 5 megabits per second. That's not right. My ISP went to shit. That's what happened. My ISP went to shit. So I'm going to go restart the modem. After I do this update real quick. Modem restart should hopefully deal with the issue. I'm lucky. But I might not be lucky. I'll be back. Nope. Still major frame drops. This stream is over.